Hey, it's Thursday, July 29th. I'm Kat. I've got your astrological forecast for today. Before we get started, we are going to become balanced, aligned, and connected with our higher selves by taking our 3 deep cleansing breaths. Let's take the first one. On this first deep cleansing breath, we're releasing all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our physical etheric bodies. Second breath. On this second breath, we're releasing all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our emotional astral bodies. Good. Third breath. On this third breath, we're releasing all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our mental bodies, both higher and lower. We see all the darkness leaving our bodies. It's flowing right out, flowing away. In its place, we're being filled with this beautiful white light, made up of white light, love, and the will to good. It's not only filling our bodies, but this white light is going out and forming a protective bubble around us. And this bubble is deflecting all evil, low vibration, all toxicity, right back to where it came from. While we are in this space of white light, connected with our higher self, we are going to say our Leo affirmation. I am part of all I see, and all I see is part of me. We're going to say the affirmation together, and we're going to stay in this space of white light connected with our higher selves for 5 seconds. Let's say it together. I am part of all I see, and all I see is part of me. Good, good. I hope we are starting to begin to feel how we are part of everything and how everything is part of us. If we're having trouble visualizing everything part of us, I like to see like a picture of my heart, and I picture the whole universe, all the stars, planets, everything contained within my heart. That's how I visualize that. Well, today on this Thursday, July the 29th, we have another energy change. Mars is moving into Virgo today. And you know, I was doing some studying. I love to work with the tarot deck. There's 78 cards in the tarot deck, and they represent different parts of the psyche. So I'm always fascinated with looking at the psyche of the personality. So I was studying, and I was actually looking up, doing some more research on the Magician. Now, the first card in the tarot deck is a 0, but the number 1 card, so this is actually the second card in the deck, and it's the Magician. And it so perfectly, to me anyway, represents Mars in Virgo. I want to say the keynote for Mars in Virgo is this little saying: no matter the task, large or small, does it go like do it well or not at all. So Mars in Virgo is all about doing the best that we can with whatever situation we have. Now back to our tarot card. I was fascinated with this card because you see the Magician is pointing the sword upward. That is the connection to the spirit. And then he's pointing downward, manifesting this in the physical plane. So what it becomes is the human is the conduit of this manifesting energy. Virgo is the energy of manifesting the spiritual, into the physical realm. And that is exactly what the magician portrays in this card. Having that connection between spirit and between the physical. The fascinating part, the lesson of this though, is that we are the conduit. This energy is not supposed to hang out or get stuck in our bodies. We are the conduit. It just flows through. So think about that with this incredible Mars in Virgo energy. And like I say, it's all about doing our best with what we have. Doing our best work, doing our best in our relationships, giving it everything we have, our total focus and consciousness, being the conduit, the conscious conduit of the spiritual manifesting on the physical plane. That is what we are all about, consciously co-creating. Mars in Virgo, that is the perfect energy that reflects conscious co-creating with our higher self. Cool, cool stuff. Well, now that I got the cool stuff, we still have the moon in Aries today. So we're a little bit impulsive, edgy, combative, confrontative. So watch out for that. We're testy and we want our own way. So be aware of that tendency to be that way. And then we also have this, right, let's see, let me look at it. Right before Mars moves into Virgo, we have Mars in Leo opposing Jupiter in Aquarius. And I would like to, the energy of this is like a undetonated landmine from World War II that we walk over and unexpectedly blow it up. Remember, I don't know if you watched yesterday, but I was talking about when Jupiter retrograded back into Aquarius yesterday, expect the unexpected. And that's what this energy is about. But it's an opposition, so it's a balancing act. So this powder keg looks like me, my righteousness, my opinion. There's no other opinion other than mine, and I am and it's pushing against. Let's look at everything. Let's look at everyone's opinion. Let's try to see all the different opinions and what we can create. So we have these two energies fighting against each other, and this Mars energy could get pretty boisterous about their point, and they could get pretty righteous and fanatical about it. So be aware of that, and I would just duck and cover myself. I would just get away from that situation. It will pass, but we don't want to get involved in that today. No, we don't. So cool stuff happening. I love the saying, whether the task be large or small, do it well or not at all. Perfect keynote for the Mars moving into Virgo. And Mars moving into Virgo is going to help us also look at those skeletons. And we're going to be able to see things a little bit more clearly. More details are going to come out for us. Probably would be best if those details came out in quieting and centering ourselves instead of having an unexpected confrontation in the outer world. So, okay, for today advice, perfect storm, the courage to step into life. And jeweled web, connectivity. Oh, this is cute. I gotta look at it again. joyful muse, inspiration. That is darling. I love it. I've never seen that card before. Okay, well, so we have this Jupiter. I'm talking about those opportunities again. I keep coming back to it because there's somebody out there watching this who is not taking the opportunity they need to take. We have this Aquarian energy coming in. A lot of us are reinventing, redefining, releasing parts of ourselves. All of this is going on, but there's some of us who continue to be fearful about moving forward. Perfect storm, even though it looks cloudy ahead, even though we're not sure at all what we're getting ourselves into. It's time to put our big boy, big girl panties on and suck up the courage and just do it. Remember that we are all connected, all connected. So don't forget your brothers and sisters as resources. Don't forget to check in with your higher self as a resource. Don't forget to utilize the services of a counselor, a psychologist, psychiatrist, if we're working on those skeletons in the closet. And to go along with this, don't forget that it's all connected. Spirit to the earth, it's all connected. And then inspiration. Joyful inspiration. Well, we'll find that in our connection with our higher self. That's where we'll find our inspiration. We can also find our inspiration, especially with Mars and Virgo. Another thing about Mars and Virgo is understanding the divinity that is held within the physical realm. It's not separate, it's working together. So we have this beautiful physical vessel so that our spirit can experience life on the physical plane. It's our duty to care for it and make sure that we're feeding it, resting it, making sure that it's running well, make sure that we are pleasing it. That brings us back to this card. Make sure that we are filling it with the beauty of music, of art, the physical beauty. That's what this is about. Virgo, very physical. So if we don't have physical beauty in our lives, let's go get some. Let's go get a nice a pillow that we can add to the couch that means something special, or a print. But let's also create beauty in our lives as well. Have a great Thursday. If you like what you see today, please like, subscribe, and share. I want to thank you all who have commented. I had a comment last week that really got me out of the toilet. I was pretty far down there. So thank you so much. I was able to bounce back. That's a good thing about being conscious about the energy. You know what's going on. You just have to help consciously work your way through it. So come see me on Facebook at Soul Sister Cat, and remember the keynote for the Soul Sister channel. Life is lived from the inside out. Happy Thursday. Make it a great day. Namaste.